You join me with a courier bag, as I have bought another piece of untested hardware on Bid or Buy, or as they are now known, Bob's Shop. Let's see what we're working with here today. A motherboard, and right out the bag it seems we've lost a bit of the CPU cooler. Nice. So this is a motherboard. It's claimed to be untested because the seller couldn't find RAM for it, in this case DDR2 RAM. So let's start off by fixing this CPU cooler. Marvelous. Now that we call a fuck-up. Next up, let's test this out and see what we're working with here. I'm going to take this case, and at the bottom it's got a power supply, so let's hook everything up. It's got our ATX power, CPU power, and the missing ingredient, the RAM. Okay, these two are DDR1, they're not going to cut it. We'll use the DDR2. DDR2 RAM is in, PGA connected. We have power. It's got a green light. So we're going to fire this up and see what shows up. Although in this case nothing shows up, but the fan is spinning. I'm trying this with the video card next. Maybe the onboard video is not working. But again, it seems nothing, or as we can call it, untested. There's only one more method I think we can try to get this thing going, and that will involve removing everything off this motherboard. So I'll start with the CPU, then remove everything else, and I think you can already see where this is going. The dishwasher. That was a nice steamy hot load we had there, including our motherboard. And always shake off extra water before putting it in the sun to dry out for a day or two, soaking up that sweet afternoon delight. So now with our dry motherboard back, let's give it a try. And this time it seems the fan is not even spinning. Maybe it just needs some help. And there we go. That was a success. Fan is spinning. So, what are we working with here? Well, apparently still nothing. Or, as you could call it, untested. So I bought another motherboard. That was 500 rand. This one takes DDR2 and DDR3. But unfortunately it didn't come with a backplate, so I bought a backplate off eBay, and then it turns out it didn't like DDR3, so I had to buy more DDR2, and it also turns out the onboard LAN didn't work, so I had to buy a LAN card for it. In the end I auctioned it all off and I got a whopping 293 rand, which, if you add everything up, I made a loss of just over 1,000 rand. And that is it for this episode of Untested.